Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Dr. Michael Benessi.
I'm Dr. Matthew Freilich.
We're from Synchrony ChiroCare. Today we're going to talk to you about discs. So the intervertebral disc is a spacer that's in between the bones of our spine. So these spacers allow us to turn and bend properly so we can move around like we should. If we didn't have discs, we'd all walk around like a mummy, right? So one of the common questions we get asked about discs is, can you see a disc on X-ray?
Technically, you can't see the disc on X-ray, but you can see the bones. So these are the vertebra, and you can see the space between the bones, which is where the disc is. So you can tell if the disc is normal space or if it's an abnormal space.
Abnormal.
Abnormal.
From?
Yes. Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein, 1972. Right?
Something like that.
So we've also heard that the disc is a shock absorber. So really, is that true? Is it a shock absorber?
The disc itself is not a shock absorber as we once thought. If it was, it would bulge every time that we're walking. The real shock absorber is the curves in the spine. So the lordotic curve in the lumbar spine, the kyphotic curve in the thoracic spine. So when we walk, this is an exaggeration, but our spine's like an accordion, bounces up and down. That is what actually hydrates the disc and keeps them healthy.
Yeah, so they're not really shock absorbers, but the curves of our spine make up the shock absorption.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's all we're really going to talk about with discs today. In a future episode here, we're going to talk about all the problems that come with discs, such as a herniated disc, a bulging disc, a degenerative disc, even something called a sequestered disc. And
what about a slip disc?
And a slip disc too. There's really no such thing as a slip disc. I know you guys sometimes use that word, but we'll talk about what really you mean when we say slip disc. So awesome. So we'll talk to you next week. Other than that, have a great week.